Hello, everyone,
Everyone,
and
and
welcome
welcome
to
to
another
another
UVL
UVL
90
90
Day
Day
Challenge.
Challenge.
So
So
today
today
is
is
day
day
29.
29.
One more
One
day
more day
tomorrow, and
tomorrow,
we
and
have
we have
1 month.
1 month.
And today
And
we
today
have a
we have a
special guest. Where is our special guest, Patsy? There you go. This is our special guest today. Her name is Chesna. Yes. And she is going to
she's
be
gonna be
joining us
joining us
today.
today.
Chestnut.
Chesna.
Chestnut.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's
So
start
let's
with
start with
introducing
introducing
ourselves.
ourselves.
Okay. So, hi everyone. My name is Sandy. The face of the Facebook business page, Sandy Cavalleros, and it Empower Lives. I'm originally from Panama, but I currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
Patsy, I I am the face of Facebook business page. Joe Pat Blessing. I'm a mother of four and grandmother of nine. And originally, I'm from Brunei. Now I'm residing in Alberta, Canada. Oh, the cat is doesn't want. And I'm a proud digital business owner.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Patsy.
Patsy.
So what is our topic for today, Patsy?
Our topic for today is UVL 90 Day Challenge, Day 29 of 90 Day Challenge. Topic is introduce the concept of work-life balance.
That's correct. So, we're going to be talking about this today. And first, we're going to define what is work life balance. Um, I would say that work life balance is, is having that harmonious relationship between your personal and professional life together. So, we want to make sure that, um, we are like during the day, you are able to allocate both times, but in a harmonious way. That doesn't mean that you have to have equal hours, on each to be able to have that um happiness, but it's just finding that harmonious balance between the two of them. So you are happy doing your professional work, and at the same time you're happy to be able to do the your personal stuff. So what do you think, Patsy? How would you define the work life balance for yourself?
Um, but balance, yes, I find it the work is very flexible. The
Mhm.
life that sometimes I have to go make appointment. I make an appointment and I come back and I continue my job. It's very flexible.
Mhm. Yeah. So that's what we're looking for, finding that balance, between you having that harmonious doing, the business stuff, and then also, doing your personal stuff. Okay, so let's go to the second point, Patsy.
We have the benefit of work-life balance in an online business. This I said, it is really just have to balance. It's easy to balance the life between business and work and my life. So
Hmm. Yeah. So when we're talking about the benefits of work-life balance in an online business, we're talking about having that flexibility, because the online business give you that flexibility to allow to adjust your work schedule around your personal commitments. um, we also talking about how this balance improves our overall happiness, our productivity, our health. So this will lead to a better business outcome, um, because when you are at work, you are sometimes stressed, but by having your online business you have that balance. um, like for example, Patsy and I, we arrange our schedule um, during the day. So sometimes, I will meet for a couple of hours with Patsy, and then she has to do other things. So at that moment, I also do other stuff, and then after that we meet again. So it's finding that balance between our personal um, stuff that we need to do, and also the business. So it allows that flexibility to accommodate to your personal schedule. So that's one of the good things, and that makes you feel happy, because you have that balance. It's not like you are at work where you have to be there, and sometimes it's very stressful, and you got no choice. You got to be there for 8 hours. So this one, having your online business, it gives you that ability, to be able to be productive, have a better health, and also be happy, because you are enjoying what you're doing, because you're enjoying being at home and do the stuff that you love, and at the same time be able to do your business. So it leads you to a better business outcome at the end. Okay, so let's go to the next question. I mean, the next.
Next questions is challenges to maintaining balance. And yeah, quite challenging at times is to maintain that balance. We'll let Sandy talk about it.
Yes. So when we're talking about challenges to maintaining balance, I mean, I think a lot of people, when we come into the business, when we have our own business, it's another thing that we add to our own schedule. So we find a little bit of struggle, at the beginning, because it's adding a new thing. So, um, but when you look into other ways also, if you don't have the proper measures, which is the next point that we're going to talk, you might be spending too much time overworking, like same thing, like when you're working at work, and then sometimes you work too much, and sometimes like you have too much work that you do like overtime. So that gets to that affects, when you don't have that limitations and those boundaries that affect other people's, not only your work but also your home life. um and also like you starting getting stressed, so that will also have an impact on your mental and well-being, you know and like we mentioned, the personal relationships, if you don't make an adjustment on this, balancing, the time, and both the work and the profession and the family or personal. So you gotta make sure that you have that balance, because but it's normal, at the beginning, to have those struggles. It's not easy. But being an a business owner, and going through that learning curve, it really helps you to become a better organized, better with time management, better to maintaining that work life balance. And those are one of the things that we are able to learn, and we continue to learn and adjust. But our next point will talk about what to do about that. So let's wait for Patsy to let us know what is the next point.
Great. Next one is strategies for achieving work-life balance.
Yes. So when we're talking about strategies for achieving work-life balance, we are talking about setting boundaries. Um, so one of the things that I would say, is having that communication with your loved ones, at home. So they understand, that when you are doing your work, your business, they know that's your time allocated for the business. So they know that they are not, how to say that, not bothering, but that to give you the space to do your business. um but then they also understand, that you also are allocating time for them. So when you are with them, you are spending your 100% with them, so they know that they will have that time with you. So it's just about communication, and setting up those boundaries, so they understand, those, when it's time to have family time, and when it's time to have for you to have your to do your business. So Another thing that, a strategy that we can give, in terms of achieving the work life balance is creating a dedicated workspace. Okay. Because that way, they understand, that when you're there, that means that you are doing your business. So they know and they understand that. So, and at the same time, for you, you have also a better mental well-being, because you know that this is your space to do your business, and you feel by having a clean and harmonious space workspace to do your business, it will help you to have that balance. Also, another tip would be establishing a routine. So once you create a routine, it makes your life work life balance easier, and at the same time with your loved ones, because your loved ones will know, okay, from this time to this time, my mom is doing, or my dad is doing the business, so I know that, I have to let them do the business. And at this time my mom is going to be with me. So this will help, to create that balance between family and business. Also, allocating time blocking for, when you have your business. This is used not only for the family, but also, when you have other mentees, other people that you need to meet during the day, you allocated those time blocking. So that will help you to know that, from this time to this time, I'm going to be with this person. So that's another tip for that. So, for example, I use one of the apps that is called Calendly. So, if one of my mentees want to meet with me, they can go to the Calendly link and then book their time, the block time that they're going to be with me. And then that way, they know when I'm available. And at the same time, I know when they make an appointment. So, this will help me to arrange my day, to know which times, I have available to do my business, and which time I need to meet with them, and that kind of stuff. So I can create my work life balance between my personal things, my business, and meeting with my mentees. So the other thing I would say is um, having, for example, one of the things that, in this business is good that we have is the automation system, you know that really help us to have that work life balance, because while we're doing other stuff, our business is working behind the scenes. So that really helps, with having that flexible time that we are looking for. That's why we come to this business, because we wanted to be able to have the financial freedom and the time freedom to spend and do the things that we loved, and not be stuck, in one place. So we can take our business with us anywhere, but we know that our business is still working behind the scenes. So this will allow us to have more personal time too. So, yeah. So the next point, Patsy.
Yes. Share personal stories or examples. I would like to share a personal story about myself. Talking about personal life, every day after supper, my husband and I will play a Rami O. It's a board game, and we enjoy it very much. We play with 3 games, so it's a routine. So that's what I want to share.
Thank you, Patsy. Yeah, so I also, like, if I want to share my personal experiences, now I'm having more time to spend with my parents. So, I can have breakfast with them, I can have lunch, and I can have dinner with them, and then come back to my business, So I'm spending some time with them, um, that gives me that space. And they also understand, when I'm doing my business, they give me the space to do my business. So, but we have that harmony, that family time that I'm looking for, the time that I want to spend with my aging parents. So this is one of the examples. And in other, like, many of the members in the community also have experienced that possibility of being there for their kids. So um, it's a good very good online business, to be able to have that balance. Um, because one of the things, like when you're working on a job, you're not able to attend the school events because you need to ask permission. And it's not all the bosses that will give you the permission to be able to attend to that. But when you have your online business, you're your own boss. So if your kid has an event at school, you are able to attend. So you're not gonna miss any milestone. So that's the beauty of having your online business and be able to create that work-life balance because you can accommodate your business around your personal and family time. So those are some of the examples that I just wanted to share. Okay, so the next point.
The role of self-care in balance. I for myself, I I would do some exercise like dancing practice. I involve myself in the dance. So dancing practice for a specific time, early in the morning or later in the morning. At least half an hour, and that's it.
Thank you, Patsy, for sharing. Yes. So for me, I also love dancing. I do social dancing. I haven't done it for a while, but um, for me, now that I have that a better work life balance, that in a way that like I'm able to take my breaks, you know doing other stuff, so and then come back to my business. So that really helps with you know unplugging and recharge and maintain that focus. So when you come back to your business, you are focused, you have that energy, to be able to do that. So it's very important to do self-care. If you need to meditate, taking breaks, exercise, which exercise is really good because it gives you that energy, especially if you start to do, if you do it like during the like in the morning time, because then you start your day with high energy. But again, it could be anytime you can do it, especially like if you're sitting, it's good to from time to time to stand up and maybe do some stretch, to help you, not to be sitting for long period of time. So incorporating self-care in balance is very important, for both uh, in the business and in your personal life. So we just wanted to share that with you. So the next point.
Point is the next point: time management for work balance. A time for everything. So there.
Yes. So we kind of touched this a little bit before. We provided some insights. For example, I was talking about the Calendly app that I use. Because at first, when I started the business, I didn't have like a proper set schedule. So it was hard for me because um, sometimes they were my mentees were requiring me, so I will go, but then I didn't have that boundaries. So now with the app that I'm using, the Calendly, I have blocks. So when they wanna book a time with me, they can book it, and then at the same time, I would know that okay, I need to meet with my mentee at this time, and that I can arrange my schedule around my other business activities and my other personal activities. So this really helps, to be able to create that time management. And I'm one of those that like at the beginning had struggles with the time management. I'm getting better. I think I still need some more improvement, but it's getting way better. But like I say, this is a learning curve. So and another thing that I want to say, even the time management is not like set as stone, because sometimes you plan something, but sometimes what you plan, because something comes up, it changes. So you need to adapt to any changes that will come. So be flexible and adaptable. Um, so in terms of time management, we also, we have the calendar. So for example, I use my calendar for when I have to set up the schedules ahead of time for my interviews, for my lives. So that's something that allows me to know, okay, so on these days I will have a live from this time, and and also, in finding my guests. So those are some of the tools, it will help you to have that time management and also organize your life and prioritize, what are the things that, are important during the day, um, and the things that, are going to come up. And, it helps you also to um, achieve your goals, that you have. So I encourage you guys, to develop a weekly or daily plan to ensure that, all aspects of your life also get attention, the attention that they deserve. Okay, so let's talk about the next point.
Encouragement and mindset. To tell you the truth, that I have a lot of encouragement for my mentor Sandy, and my mindset has improved a lot, unlike before. So was down at times. So I feel it changed a lot for me.
Thank you for sharing, Patsy. So yeah, so when it comes to encouragement and mindset, we wanna uh inspire you to be intentional, about your choices, to view the balance, as an ongoing journey rather than a fixed state. And this is what I was telling before, we trying to, make a balance by, and try to, arrange it by time management. But sometimes, we need to adjust. Okay. So we need to be flexible because, um, nothing is set as stone, so you need to be flexible and adaptable. So that comes with the mindset, uh, because having a good mindset will allow you to be adaptable, to be flexible, and to understand, that sometimes, what you plan might not be always, as you plan. So be understandable, be adaptable, and flexible, so make sure that you reinforce your mindset, by maintaining that balance in your online business, because it's possible. And it's okay, like to make adjustment as needed. And like I mentioned, for me, uh, time management, it was one of the things that I struggled. So I've been making adjustment as I went, finding better ways to organize my life. And that's how when that I came up with the Calendly. Actually, I saw it in one of the groups, because that I look for my guests for my lives. And I saw someone using that and I said, oh, I can use this and, utilize it, not for the lives, but utilize it for my mentees so they can book the time, and then that way they know when I'm available and I know when they book a time with me. So that way it's a win-win for both of us. So be flexible, be understandable that this is a learning curve, this is a journey. So it has to also do with your mindset, to understand that. So that's what I want to say. So I think that's the end of the points that we have today. So we want to invite you, to share your own tips and challenges in achieving work-life balance. So you can put it in the comments and let us know, so we can share. We can all learn from each other. Um, because I can learn from you guys and you can learn from me, and we can learn from other people that put in the comments. So share in the comments, what is your own tips for or challenges in achieving work life balance, because this is relatable to anyone. So let us know in the comments, and also let us know in the comments where you're watching from. um, so just to wrap it up, we just want to encourage you to take small and actionable steps towards a better work-life balance. Okay, like we mentioned before, setting boundaries, taking self-care activities, so you can commit to this week. So that way, you create that a better work-life balance. So remember, having an online business uh, has its benefits, that you will gain in, by creating that balance that we are looking for, between your personal life and your work or business. So yeah, so this is a great online business that allows you to do that. Okay, so let's talk about day Oh, day 30 tomorrow, right? So
Day
day
30
30.
tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go, Patsy.
Um, Day 30 topic is share your journey to achieve balance.
Yes. So tomorrow we're gonna be talking about sharing our journey to achieve balance. So how did we manage to do that? So we're gonna share some tips with you. Although we share some tips today, but we're gonna share some tips tomorrow. Um, and also, I'm very grateful. Tomorrow we're gonna complete 1 month of our 90 days life challenge. So then it's gonna be 60 more days to go. But that's great. 1 month. I can't believe it. Time flies. So yeah, so that's gonna be for tomorrow, day 30. So if you guys wanna follow us in our Facebook business page, they're on the screen on the top. So you can follow, so you can get to know us a little bit more, and get to know more of the content that we have. And also, if you want to learn how you can earn online and have that work life balance that we are looking for, you can register in the website that appears on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to the webinar where you can learn, about our business plan offer, and also about you can hear some testimonials of members of our community. And, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and a little bit more information about the business. So, yeah, so if you're looking for a work life balance and be able to earn at the same time, this is very good online business opportunity that we are offering. So all you have to do is, register in our website. You've got nothing to lose. It's just free information session for you, and you can decide at that moment if you want to proceed to learn more in details about the business. And then at that point, take your decision if this business is for you or if it's not. Um, so we want to end there with that. We want to thank all the viewers and all those who are going to be watching the replay. Thank you um, for your comments. Thank you for watching, for all your emojis, and to our guest today, Shesna, for being with us today and sharing some time, part of the life with us. Um, thank you, everyone, and until the next episode of the UVL 90 Day Challenge, day 30. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Bye.